Hello. Today, I'm going to be covering a very small, even underappreciated piece of transit, the Minneapolis-St Paul Airport Hovertrain, or HuverTram, may be Minnesota's last Gadgetbahn. Minnesota has a long history of Gadgetbahns, from proposals by some personal rapid transit advocates with questionable opinions, and then a few actual Gadgetbahn lines that have been used in the state. In Fridley, Minnesota, the PRT company Taxi 2000 ran its 60-foot demo track of a PRT line as recently as 2018, before the company mothballed the line. The Taxi 2000 PRT history deserves its own video for how frankly wild it is, and how the autonomous vehicle quote-unquote support of today mirrors the PRT support of yesterday, where today's PRT critics failed to see the irony in being autonomous vehicle supporters as well. Moving on, the Minnesota Zoo once had a monorail line as well, which ran for 34 years before its eventual closing in 2013. A lot of interesting history as well in how these monorail trains ended up becoming cabins can be found on the great YouTube channel Save It for Parts, whom I will link in the description. With the closing of the monorail, however, that left only one completed and operating Gadgetbahn line left in the state of Minnesota, at least to my knowledge. Minneapolis-St Paul Airport Hovertrain was the first completed cable-drawn tram line in the MSP airport, opening on April 3, 2001, at a total cost of $25 million. The second airport tram opened in 2004, but it is a conventional steel rail and wheel cable-drawn tram that I could not use as a non-ticketed passenger, so it won't be the subject of this video. A hovertrain is, to explain it briefly, a type of train which uses smooth paved surfaces and air cushions instead of rails to move the trains across a guideway, in this case pulled by a cable. The hovertrains used in the MSP airport are the model known as the Otis HubAir, made by the Poma Otis Transit Company of Farmington, Connecticut. Running a length of 1,100 feet or 340 meters, two tunnels of automated hovertrains run at frequencies of every 2 minutes, completely free to use and at a trip time of about a minute each direction. The parallel hovertrain lines connect the Lindbergh Terminal with the Hub Building and Light Rail Station, constructed just 3 years after the opening of this hovertrain. After a short escalator ride up from the Light Rail Station, the hovertrains awaited at the first of the two HubTram stations. The stations are clean, with platform screen doors, comfortable seating, and a map of the airport and its transit, and a countdown screen showing in seconds when the next hovertrain will arrive. Each of these parallel hovertrain lines operate underground end-to-end, making this arguably Minnesota's only 100% complete subway system, and I would guess to be one of the smallest subway lines on Earth. In my research to confirm if this is the case, I discovered something absolutely incredible. The world's confirmed smallest subway system I can find is the Serfaus Metro. Forgive me if I'm butchering that, I'm so sorry. Which runs at a total length of 1,280 meters underground and services 4 stations. The real amazing part is that this is also an automated hovertrain line, pulled by cable, and similar in function to the hovertrains used in the MSP airport. Identical hovertrains also exist at other locations, like the Express Tram in Detroit's airport and the Cincinnati Airport People Mover. However, both of these lines have a total length longer than the HubTram line at MSP, and every other HubAir line on the planet I can find so far is also longer in total length. Maybe I am being optimistic, but the HubTram line could very well be at least the shortest subway system in the United States, or one of the shortest on the planet. It would be nice to see other examples of shorter lines than this, though. Please feel free to share down below. In conclusion, though the hovertrains of MSP Airport may be the last publicly accessible Gadgetbahn that Minnesota has to offer, it is unlikely that they will be going away anytime soon. People movers may not be an optimal transit, but what the service offers is a simple take on transit. It is a tool of public convenience and necessity over something to seek profit from. I like to believe that the MSP Airport HubTram provides a convenient option for airport travelers to directly connect to the light rail station from inside the airport, at least fairly direct. and that it serves the purposes it was built for very well. I cannot find data on the ridership statistics or use, but trust that there were dozens to hundreds of people passing through this line in the short time I was filming and using these hovertrains, even if I tried to not get them on camera. Took the hovertrain to the airport's best spot, though, to finish this video up. Thanks for watching. Please share if I missed any information down below, and take care.